Okay, here we are at our bathroom remodel, set part 2. You might remember some months ago we came in and we replaced the shower. We had a rotting shower pan, and in turn that had caused some of the structure underneath the rot. We replaced all that, redid the shower completely. We also redid the tub surround at the same time, took care of that. This tile is in great shape. This is the original tile, and we've left that right in place. We're not going to change that this time either. What we are going to do here is in this bathroom as well as 2 other bathrooms, we're going to remove the countertops, the plumbing, cabinetry, mirrors, and the light fixtures. And we're going to replace almost everything. In the bathrooms upstairs, we're going to reuse the mirrors only. But downstairs here, you see some tape. And the client actually put some tape on here to show us what they wanted to do. And what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to replace this cabinetry with some walnut cabinetry, and we're having this walnut cabinetry brought in from up in Pennsylvania, and the guy's going to bring it in and install it for us. And that new cabinetry is going to be 36 inches tall. This is an older style. It was pretty standard that you went with 32 inches high, and nowadays almost everybody's doing 36 inch tall vanities. We'll remove this cultured marble. This is going to go away, and we're going to go in with a new, newer product called Caesar stone, and then we'll have these Kohler undermount sinks that go in with those. The Caesar stone backsplash is going to go around the mirrors. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a mirror that's just a flat edge mirror, just like this, but it's going to protrude out so the mirror is flush with the backsplash, and then behind it, it'll have a walnut piece that's flush with it that looks just like the cabinetry. So we'll wait till we see the cabinetry, and then we'll go ahead and we'll match the backing plate for the mirrors. We'll install the mirrors, and then we've got new sconces that go on either side of these mirrors, and the sconces above, we'll remove those and fill that all in. We've got, if you remember right, we had a kick space heater down here and the vent, an AC vent. So what we'll be doing here is we'll remove the vent cover just comes off, but we actually have to remove the kick space heater, and then when the new cabinet comes in, we'll have to cut the base of the cabinet for the kick space heater and put that back in. Finally, over here, we're gonna these 2 switches. One is for this light with the fan, and the other one is for the fan itself. What we want to do is we want to leave the light switch the way it is. Operates great. But the fan switch we're going to replace for a new humidistat. And what that humidistat's going to do is it's going to make the fan turning on kind of an automatic function. That way, somebody comes in and takes a shower, it starts to get humid in here. They don't have to say, oh, I forgot to turn the fan on. The fan will turn on by itself, and likewise, it'll turn off by itself as well. We've got a new Panasonic unit. It's got a real good sensor unit in it. And so we'll be moving those switches just a little bit according to the function of that, or the requirements of that new humidistat. And then obviously once everything's in place, we'll touch up all the paint, pull all the covering up. You can see what we're doing right here is we're going to cover all the floors. I've got sheets of plastic that are going to go up over all this, seal this part off because we don't have any new work going on here. And then out in here, you can see we've got one of these done. And this is, we're going to actually seal off. And you can see this plastic just bubbles out a little bit, and that tells you that the air return unit is doing its job. It's actually trying to suck the air from the closet. It's creating negative air pressure from the closet. And what that does is it tells us that we're not going to get any dust in there. So that works out good. We've got this one to do as well. We'll pull this door off for access, just makes getting the cabinetry in and out a little bit easier. And then you can see we've got the bed covered up. Now this job, unlike the job earlier in the year, this job actually won't create that much dust, but it's just a better way to go here and just covering everything up. We'll cover the floors, the furniture, the chair over there in the corner, and our friend the fern, who actually has grown quite well. Oh, it's fake. Okay. And then the 2 bathrooms upstairs, we've got 2 flanking bathrooms, each with one that's in the hall, at the end of the hall, and then one that's in this bedroom at this end. Both of those we'll remove mirrors, sconces, countertops, and the cabinetry, and we'll discard all the cabinetry, countertops, plumbing, and the sconces. We're going to reuse the mirrors up there, but obviously they'll be moved up. We'll have to move the electrical box for the sconce up about 4 inches as well. And then additionally, we've got a new cabinet, an open bookshelf going in this end bedroom. We're actually in the middle of building that right now, and we'll install that in that end bedroom to match similarly to the cabinet that's in the center bedroom. We've got a new mechanism for the drapes. The blind, one of the blinds has a broken mechanism in it, and we'll replace that. And a couple other odds and ends, and then we've got a leak in the corner of the house here that we're going to take a look at, and we're going to try to figure out. And as we get into that, we'll show you what we find there. And that's about it from here.